Oh, it's been a while. I'm going to start with an apology. I'm sorry for anyone who's been waiting for a video and it's taken over 3 weeks to come out when it should be fortnightly. I'm sorry. It's just been one thing after another, culminating with my laptop being kidnapped. So I've got it back now. I really was going to upload last week, started recording. Something happened, had to cut the video in mid-flow and then didn't finish recording it and ended up not having my laptop for the last week. So I just thought, oh gosh, I'm going to have to do it when I do it. But yeah, sorry if you've been waiting. But yeah, hope everyone's been alright. I know a couple videos ago I did say that there was something I was working on, and if you were on my Facebook page you'd know about it, and I'm still working on it. It's done. It's finished. The reason why I didn't say anything on YouTube is obviously YouTube's visual, and I didn't want to start talking about something and saying I'm gonna show you and not showing you. So I thought Facebook is okay, you can just kind of update and post things when you need to, but I thought I didn't really want to do that to my YouTube viewers, so I'll talk about it when it's done. So like I said, it's done, and I'll tell you the story. I was asked by a hairdresser to make some hats, and I thought, yeah, cool. She's seen my hats. One of her clients, my friend, she said to me she was doing a hair show and the theme was X-Men, and she wanted me to make some hats that resembled the X-Men characters, and my jaw nearly hit the floor. But she said, do you think you can do it? And you see that word, do you think? Are you able to? Can you? Whenever I'm met with that, there's only one response. I can only say yes. The way I see it is, if you're saying can you, it's like, are you saying I can't? So when she said do you think you can make it, I was like, yeah, sure, of course, I'll give it a go. You know, it's like, the way I see it is, if you think it, you can do it. So I thought, yeah, I'm going to give it a go. I'm not going to tell her no, I don't think I can do it. So I went away and I was supposed to do some drawings. I haven't drawn anything for like 17 years. I used to do a little thing in school and do some drawings, but I haven't done it in about 17 years. So I thought, I ain't going to draw. I'm going to make a prototype. And I did. So please don't laugh. I went down there with this. This is what I made. And like I said, don't laugh. This is what I made. And yeah, so I showed her this and she was like, yeah, that's great, I want it, you know, just bigger, obviously. So, and then she said she wanted like Storm and Fire. So I'm thinking, okay, Storm, the Halle Berry character, I'm gonna have to use like whites and greys and things. And then the Fire, she said she's gonna do the hair to look like fire, and she wants something to go over their shoulders but can be connected to the hair. So I said, okay, I'll do some strings that will come up. I have been sitting down doing this thing for ages, and I think most of it was me sitting down thinking, how on earth did I get myself into this? But I was determined to do it. I finally finished it last week. Whew. So I brought it down to her on Saturday, and she said, oh, it's great because the show's Monday. I was like, oh great. It's a good thing I finished it then. Got to the show, sitting there, and the X-Men were about to come on. What happened is, it's a college. I didn't realise she's still studying, and it's their end of year show. So her theme was X-Men. So she had 3 models that were to come out and do the whole X-Men thing. And then each of the other students had different themes. So there was Cinderella, Grease, Shrek, Shark Tale, Avatar, all these different themes. So X-Men's ready to come up, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm going to see the hats. Get camera ready. She only used the shawl. I sat there and I thought, okay, I'm in the middle of the show now. I came to see the X-Men hats. My sons need to go to bed. I've had a long day at work. I really should leave now. But no, I stayed till the end of the show. And afterwards she was like, oh, Rachel, thank you for coming. And she said she couldn't use the hats in the end because she had a change of models at the last minute, and so had to change the hairstyles and it didn't work out. But I was like, oh, great, okay, the show was lovely. I really came to see the hats, but they weren't here. But I guess that's a goal. It was disappointing. It was very disappointing. I think just the amount of time that I spent on it, and I really would have liked to see it, but hey, it happened. And plus the shawl, she didn't use the way she wanted it, because she said over the shoulders connected to the hair, and instead it was used around the model's body like a, I don't know, a boob tube, vest top, and then the bits that I did that was supposed to come up and connect to the hair, they just tied around the shoulders, so it really did look like a string vest. But it happens. So yeah, it happened. So that was what was going on for so long that I've been doing and not able to finish other projects. And yeah, it's done, so I can close that chapter and concentrate on the things that I really wanted to do. So what else have I been doing? Oh, I've got these earrings on because I really wanted to show them. It's non-crochet related, and I feel like I'm doing a YouTube haul. Well, this is my mini haul. I got these earrings. They are really nice. Well, I like them anyway. If you're in the UK and you like these, go down to Dorothy Perkins. They were like £3. Here you go. That's my first YouTube semi-haul. I just really like them, and I thought I'm going to wear them and show you. Right, back to crochet. What was I doing? Last time I was on, let me take these off, I showed you these earrings, and I said that I was going to do a necklace to fit, to match, and I did. I also did the hat and the flower. That's the hat that I did, and that's the flower. It's got gold. It's got gold in the middle, there, and edged with gold as well. And it's detachable. She can have it like that. Oh, kind of look like a flamenco dancer or something with this on. So yeah, she can have it like that. And I feel kind of low, kind of here. Come up a bit. I did a necklace to match, and this is what I came up with. I did one that looks just like the earrings, and then kind of did different variations of flowers in gold and burgundy. So on it should look, I'm not going to put it right on, but on it should look like that. So I'm hoping she likes it. She really does like gold. So that's that. I saw a picture of one on Ravelry and kind of gave me an idea, so I just went along with that, and got this really nice gold clasp. It's from a jewellery kit, actually, a tiny beading kit, but that's the clasp that goes. So I'm hoping she likes this. I also, where is it? I followed Marcel's tutorial because I needed to do a couple earrings for her, because I hadn't done one for her orange hats or her green hats. And so I followed the earring tutorial, that's Marcel, One Virtuous Woman, and came out with these orange ones. There you go. And these green ones. Doing these earrings, so thank you very much, Marcel. Doing these earrings taught me a lesson in gauge. Now, unless you're doing earrings to fit a hoop or something like that, like if you're doing something like this, you need something that's going to fit inside the hoop so you can crochet around it. Unless you're doing that, or a garment or something, gauge really isn't, for me, it isn't that important. However, just looking at this showed me how it could be important for some projects, because if you look at the difference in size, These were made using the exact same hook, the exact same pattern, but they came out very different in size, and it was because I used different types of string. This one was made using crochet thread, and this one was made using embroidery thread. So that, I just thought, when I looked at it, I thought, okay, yeah, I mean, I knew that obviously things will come out different sizes, but this was just a visual lesson to see how important gauge could be. For example, if you were making a top and needed the shoulders to fit, and you know, if you strayed away from the gauge and did it from what was suggested, you could end up spending a lot of time redoing things and trying to make things fit. So yeah, I thought I'd just mention that about gauge. What else am I doing? The last thing that I'm doing, oh, this weekend I'm going to Grenada Heritage Day. My parents are from Grenada in the Caribbean, and they're having their 3rd annual Grenada Heritage Day, and I made and in the process of making some bits that I can wear so I can represent. This is the flag of Grenada, and I made some bits to go with it. I'll give you a history lesson or geography lesson or cultural lesson. This is the flag. The red is for the spirit of the people, the yellow's for the sunshine, the green is for the vegetation, the 7 stars are for the parishes, the main star in the middle is for the capital, which is St. George, and the nutmeg represents the spice production. Grenada is known as the Spice Isle of the Caribbean, which is why my name is Spiceness, because when I needed a name for YouTube, I thought, what am I going to call myself? And I thought, okay, Spice Isle, Spiceness. So there's nothing spicy about my name, it's just come from the Spice Isle. So from this flag, I thought, okay, what can I do? I made these earrings. I've yet to starch them, but what I did was do a star in the middle, a bit of green around it, and the red, and I added some beads for a little bit of bling, or semi bling that is. I need to cut this thread off and just finish it off, but those are my earrings, so I'm going to be wearing these on Saturday to represent. And I found a crochet magazine. It's called Crochet Today. It's from the US, so you probably know about it, but I have just discovered it. And I found this necklace in there, and I'm going to make that to go along with it. Well, I have made the necklace, I just need to get some flowers to go with it. This is a necklace. I did mine in black, and it says that you can put a clasp on it, but it goes through my head, so I'm not going to worry about that. I'm just going to stitch it all together. So that's the necklace. And I did a leaf. That's the flower. And what I was going to do was do a flower like that. And I thought, yeah, I'll do it slightly bigger with a leaf. Slightly bigger, another lesson in gauge. Came out quite big, and I'm not using it for this. I'm going to have to make it slightly smaller. This also has a button in the middle. I'm not too into buttons on flowers, but it's kind of like a big hole in the middle. I knew I should have used the magic circle. We know we love the magic circle. But I'm going to use this for something else. And I'm going to scale down. Actually, the back looks nice. Anyway, I'm going to scale it down and do one. And I'm going to attach it to a leaf so that I'm going to have my red, gold and green. That looks like the flag. But in separate. So I'm going to have like green leaves and a red and light yellow flower. And this is the leaf I make. I quite like it. I really like it. There it is. That's the leaf. Look, and it was very, very, very easy to make. So the concept is, but with a smaller, slightly smaller flower, just slightly, is I'm going to have that with that kind of connected to it, and then I'm breaking my hand, but attached to my necklace. And that'll be me going to represent on Saturday. So, yeah. Oh, from this magazine, it's the lady that I buy my wool and everything from on a Saturday, she showed me this magazine, and I didn't know we had. I know there's knitting magazines and cross stitch and stuff, but I didn't realise it was a crochet magazine. So I left her stall on Saturday and went straight to the bookshop, W.H. Smith, and got it. Could not believe it. For the X-Men stuff, when I was trying to find an idea for a shawl, this was in the magazine, so that was quite a good purchase. And so that was my pattern that I used to make the shawl. But oh, that's what I was going to say. The good thing about this is that there are diagrams for every pattern, and I have just fallen in love with diagrams, I'm telling you, because it doesn't matter what the stitch says or what anyone decides to call it, the diagrams are always going to be the same. The magazine is called Crochet Today, and go look for it if you want some ideas. So I think that is all for today. Sorry again it took so long. It's just been one thing after another, but yeah, hopefully everything should be fine, and I will see you again in another 2 weeks. Hope everyone's okay. Have a great week or 2 weeks, and happy crocheting. Bye.